Hello, everyone. I'm sure you've heard by now that Governor Kemp has made the decision to start reopening Georgia for business. I was very excited to hear this news and, quite frankly, was very supportive of his decision, as many of you are. But there's also many out there that aren't so supportive of this, and also some in the federal government feel like he's moving too quickly, too soon. But I think it's important for you to understand why I support his decision to reopen Georgia for business. But to truly understand it, we have to go back a couple of hundred years into history. Back to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, where our founders gathered together not only to declare our independence from Great Britain, but to pass a document that explained what their core beliefs about building this republic really evolved around. What was their philosophy and their belief? That document, the Declaration of Independence, spelled out several key phrases that I know apply to this moment right now. The first of those is a phrase that says, "We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal and they're endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness." Many of our founders stated that those rights of liberty and the pursuit of happiness included the right to actually build and operate a business, as well as to work and earn a living, that is one of the inalienable rights that was given by God. Another key phrase in that document, the Declaration of Independence, was that governments are instituted among men to preserve these rights. You see, the founders believed that not only was it an inalienable right to build a business and work to earn a living, but that is a right that is to be protected by government. Now, during this time of crisis, that right was suspended. But now I believe that it is time to start opening these businesses again. Because I believe that the business owners are responsible, especially the smaller the business, the more responsible they have to be because they are totally reliant upon their customers. And I believe that they can operate safely and securely in the best interest of their customers. The other aspect that is driving us to this is there are 95,000 licensed cosmetology businesses in the state of Georgia. 95,000, and the majority of these are small, very small businesses that have contract employees, or also known as 1099 employees. And the Small Business Administration has not allowed these businesses to apply for the Paycheck Protection Program. And what that means is these businesses, the only businesses that were closed in the state of Georgia are the ones that are eliminated from actually receiving the Paycheck Protection Program, which leaves them with no other option than to actually provide their employees with the paychecks they need. They have to reopen. But there's one other phrase from our founders that I think is very relevant to this right now, is that for every right, there is a duty. For every right, there is a duty. If you exercise the right of speech, it is your duty to make sure what you are saying is truthful. I believe that as we open up these businesses, that these businesses have a right to open. They also have a duty to open responsibly. And if they don't operate responsibly, then the government has the power to also pull their license or shut them down. I believe there's enough protection in place to move forward. I believe it's imperative that we move forward, not just from an economic standpoint, but from a constitutional standpoint. But I know Governor Kemp has taken the same oath that I have taken, and that is to uphold the Constitution, which includes those principles and ideals laid out in the Declaration of Independence. It is our duty to protect those rights, but to do it in a responsible manner. I believe it's time to get this economy back on track and get America and Georgia open for business. God bless you, and God bless America.